Hello, everybody. Happy Labor Day. It's Monday morning. Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelorette Nation News here. And we've got a video where Recchia may have spoiled the ending of her season. Tonight is Fantasy Suites, and tomorrow night, a two-night special where we're going to have Rachel and Gabby searching for love with their final group of guys. I'm not going to be doing any live streams tonight. It's Labor Day, so no live streams today. But we will have your recaps up first thing in the morning tomorrow and a couple other videos for you. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. I'm also on Patreon if you want to donate. Best way to do it is through Patreon at patreon.com/Dave Neal. It's a monthly membership program for as little as $4.50 a month. If you buy for the year, you can be a part of that community where we have, an extra 10 hours of content a week. We're absolutely crushing it over there. So join that community. Now, did Rachel spoil the ending? That's the question. I have blurred out this photo here, which may have the clues. Let's get the X-Files music to Rachel giving away the ending. Now, we don't know exactly how she gets there, so this spoiler will have some plausible deniability where maybe that's not the guy who she finishes the season with. Maybe it's somebody else. But clues point to there being a little bit of a confirmation, and I'm doing that with some confirmation bias here as we sort of figure out and color in the lines of this season's Bachelorette to see who actually is the one at the end. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm a jabberjaw. I like to give you plenty of warning when I have a spoiler coming out. I yell spoiler, I paint it across my forehead, I say spoiler, and then still, I get comments from people. Last week, Sav Tay said, "My dude, your community guidelines say no spoilers." And I clicked this vid to hear about Dancing with the Stars, and now I hear that redacted one, unsubbing. I wrote, I have an incredible amount of heads up before revealing this spoiler. It's on you for not clicking away. So I'm not going to reveal this other spoiler, but I'll let you guys listen to the 1 minute 38 second mark of this video, and you tell me, was this fair by me? Was this fair warning before I revealed a spoiler? This story has updates which involve her F1, which is her finalist spoiler. So if you don't want those spoilers, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to give you about a minute before you need to click out. So click out now if you don't want to know who it's rumored that Gabby is with from the show, because that factors into her Dancing with the Stars rumors, okay? That's your warning. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and we're going to get into it. All right, folks. So, Sav Tay, my dude, you got to watch my videos before bitching in the comment section saying I didn't do my job, all right? And because of that, I'm forcing you to subscribe again. You have to subscribe again. You are wrong. Apologize now. Okay, well, let's get into it. We're going to share this other spoiler. That was a Gabby spoiler. Her Dancing with the Stars spoiler there. But first, we have Mrs. P from the Bronx. Today's she's our featured teacher of the day today. On Labor Day, of course. They work very hard, grades pre-K through 2. And rather than have an Amazon wish list, she's got a donorschoose.org. There'll be a link in the comment section. And none of the supplies get funded unless she raises all of the money. So she needs 250 more bucks, and that expires pretty soon. So if you guys can help out, I'd really appreciate it. So that's that. All right, are you guys ready? Let's get into Rachel's spoiler. They're calling it Armpit Hairgate, okay? Now, there's 2 photos here. Let's show you. These are from Rachel's Instagram story. The first photo is this. Boots are thrifted, but they're reaction Kenneth Cole. So judging by the quick movement of the asphalt here, the coefficient of friction, as we're looking at our physics students out there, it looks like she's on some sort of open-air motorized vehicle. It might be a motorcycle. It might be a 3-wheeler. I'm not really sure. But Armpit Gate is up here. So the question became, who is this person in front of her? And is this armpit hair? And by the way, it took me into my 30s to realize men can trim their armpit hair. You know, you get it kind of poking out the front, so we don't need that. What's it for? You know what I mean? You don't. Anyway, so you can manscape that if you want. You don't have to, but you can. It might be nice, you know. Nothing like lathering up on a hot day your deodorant with just, caking it on and then it spreads to your clothes. Okay, then you hug somebody and then it's smeared across there. All right. So anyway, that's that. Next photo, the spoiler. Here's Tino. So somebody has taken a shirtless Tino photo and looked at the armpit hair to match it up to this armpit hair. Now, to be quite honest, this armpit hair looks like a lot more, but it's out of focus. So from the front, he's got I would say a normal set of male armpit hair, but on the back it looks like it looks like a situation that's happening. Now it could be the same. It could be that is because of how fast they're going, the wind kind of pushes the arm. I don't really know. It's Labor Day, folks. Okay. You don't like this content? I'm working in the morning. I'm going to go have a barbecue, okay? So this is what you get. Hit the like button, leave a comment. By the way, I've got this same issue here where I've got this sort of like clavicle below the Adam's apple hair that comes in. You got to get rid of that. No one needs that. No one needs a bushy little thing right there. It's like, anyway. So my question is, does Tino ride a motorcycle? I couldn't find any photos from Tino that showed he rode a motorcycle. Let's go to Tino right here. Tino Franco. I couldn't find any photos of Tino riding a motor. Oh, but look at this. I mean, they could have been on a forklift. Could she have been riding his forklift like the most country music song ever? You know what I mean? See if they can do any forking tonight in the fantasy suite here. Some fantasy suite forking. But we know Tino. I mean, look, he's got the hair. Which, by the way, I can't knock a guy with good hair like that. That's great hair. Congrats to his dad, Joe, for passing down a hairline. Although, actually, I think you get the hairline from your mother's father. I think that's how it works. Either way, good on him. I'm not seeing any other armpit photos. Maybe this one? No armpit there. All right, so we tried our best. There isn't much to say other than people are actually, shocked and appalled, respectfully, at the level of barrel scraping that took place to make sure this became a story.
Barrel scraping day.
And we're just here sharing the news with you. Didn't come up with any of this myself. All right, so we'll have to see how it goes. Now, I asked the question because imagine if this wasn't. Now, this might sound sexist. I don't know, as a lot of things that come out of my mouth sound. But imagine if this was another guy that wasn't Rachel's final pick. The question becomes, is it morally, and leave a comment, I would love to know. We're bored here. Maybe you're watching and you're waiting for your macaroni, pasta, whatever it is to be, salad to be done here for your Labor Day special, and help me out with this question I have. Is it morally okay if you're with somebody, if you're a woman with a man, to ride another man's motorcycle, to ride on the back? Because, you got to hold him. You're kind of crotched around him. And, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of like, you're experiencing like sort of an adrenaline rush. So a question I found on Reddit: should I be cool if my girlfriend gets a ride home on the back of one of her coworkers' crotch rocket, which is a motorcycle? So apparently the guy's girlfriend was coming home on and you know what, I'd love to just hear your answers without reading theirs, but the question's funny because it's like plays into man's insecurity, like, like the idea of someone riding a motorcycle, like they're the cool kid from school, but also it's like there's something to it, like, all right, so if it's okay for a guy's girlfriend to ride home, so what if I got a motorcycle and then I just started giving women rides behind me? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd love to know. Maybe it's a dumb question to ask. Now, so I've got a video here, our final clip for this video, that someone tagged me in, and they asked me if this was staged or not. Because as you know, I'm kind of like the king of deciding if influencers are staging falling into a fountain in Vegas just to get some Instagram love, which I wouldn't blame them if they did. Now let's watch this. All right, she falls in right there, okay? So the question is, was that staged? Now, here's what we have to look into. I actually think this isn't staged, but I'd love to know what your thoughts are. I actually think this isn't staged. We have the lady on the right here. She's sort of leaning back, and I don't know, her heel catches on something, and she starts to fall, grabs the other lady on the left. This is my left here. And the other lady with the pants, just completely eats it, completely slips. So it's plausible that she slipped on her long pants here. Let's watch again. So there's really no way. I mean, she really hits it hard in there. I would think if she was faking it, she wouldn't go so crazy. But she actually holds on to her purse, which is actually impressive. She's got her purse there. I don't know. To me, I think this, while normally would be a staged viral opportunity, I kind of feel like she hit it so hard that and also this would not be a pleasant thing to fall into. You got these little spikes right here. What are your thoughts? Let me know, guys. All right, that's going to be it from me. I might have one more video for you guys today. We've got a lot going on. Tomorrow, we are going to be jam-packed with content. I can tell you that right now. We'll have a ton of content tomorrow. No live streams tonight. We might have one tomorrow before part 2 of the Fantasy Suite. Either way, we'll talk to you then. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing for Labor Day. And also, there's a pinned comment below where you can donate to our teacher, Mrs. P. I appreciate all of your generosity. Bye, guys.